Life is about to change for every Australian. As much as Senator Gallagher seeks to downplay the significance of introducing one central digital identifier for each and every Australian, the reality is this is the most significant legislation I've seen in my time in the Senate. It's the glue that holds together the digital control agenda by which every Australian will be controlled, corralled, exploited and then gagged when they speak or act in opposition. The government knows digital ID will be compulsory by the device of preventing access to government services, banking services, air travel and major purchases for any Australian who does not have a digital ID. The digital ID will in effect create a live data file of your movements, purchases, accounts and associates containing reference to every piece of data being held in the private and government sector as a first step in a wider agenda. Google, Facebook and other tech giants have been building huge data files on every Australian for years. Those huge data files containing every website you visited, every post you made on their social media, everything you have ever bought online and the keywords scanned from conversations overheard by Siri and Alexa in your home are now unmasked. Until now, that data was anonymised using a unique identifier rather than name and address, which has always been there as well. However, tech companies were not allowed to use it or to share data with others that included the person's name and address. Until now. Look for the tech giants to ask for your digital ID as a requirement of using their service. The point of that exercise is to ensure they put the right name on the right data treasure trove. Those listening at home may be wondering how an individual could avoid being drawn into this net of data, trading and surveillance. The simple answer is you can't. This Labor government has already passed the Identity Verification Services Bill, which makes it legal for everyday Australians, photo or video likeness, to be used to verify that person against a database containing their biometric data. Biometric data simply means a digital representation of your face that allows for instantaneous electronic matching. As soon as that bill passed, the first thing the government did, just days later, was to send an email out to people with a MyGov ID to update their MyGov record by providing a facial scan on their phone. Yes, that really happened. This is what these people are doing to you. This is not voluntary. This government doesn't need an excuse to further digital control for everyday Australians. Socialists love control. Socialism needs control. For socialism to exist, there must be control. The government knows control will be used by government to identify people who say mean things on social media to speed up enforcement of our new laws against saying home truths to crazy or dishonest people. No hiding behind anonymous accounts or false addresses. You can expect a knock on your door at home, work or school, as we're seeing happening in other countries with digital identity already in place.